Eva, NYC. Let me catch my breath for a moment because it's been... Work was working me, okay? Give me a moment. I should have had my water cup in here, but it's okay. How y'all doing today? It's Friday. It is June 20th. Happy Friday, everybody. I remember this time last year I was in my other apartment. I kind of missed some of the aspects of the other apartment over this one, because this one I'll be glad when I move. You know, if I'm not happy, I move. I don't stay no place longer than I need to be, or longer than I want to be. But that's besides the point. This weather here has been chaotic. It has been raining. It has been hot. It has been all over the place. And as you know, whenever you're going to straighten your hair, you need a heat protectant. And you know that there are many different reasons for bond repairing. If you're going to straighten your hair, how I have straightened mine. But as you can see, the weather made it say, psych, and then made it go. So I'm going to have to put a little bit more heat protectant to get it the way I want it to. I'm not going to do that today. I probably will like refresh Sunday because I don't want to put it on heat on my hair every single day. No. Not going to do that. So I probably will wait till Sunday or late Saturday night, see how it responds, wrap it. Hopefully it lays down. If it poofs up again, then ain't gonna be no more straight hair. You just gonna see me with my natural hair the way it is meant to be. And that's the reason why I don't often straighten my hair, except for like once a year. Some people do it twice a year. I can only handle one time a good year because of this, the fact that my hair is hella thick, I'm very natural, and this weather keep playing in my face. Some days it's hot, some days it's cold. But with any given bond repair treatment, of course, there are those that relax their hair, so they need a bonding treatment. There are those that use heat, so they do need a bond repair treatment. You can get damage, like mechanical damage from day to day wear and tear, how often you style it and all of that. And then there's the fourth type of damage, environmental damage, which you can't control the environment. That you cannot control. You can control heat, how often you use it. If you've been relaxed all your life, there are steps that you can take to try to make sure your hair is as healthy as possible so that you can control, even though everybody's hair is different. And of course, heat, you can control that one too. And styling, try to be more careful so you don't be breaking off or causing any more types of damage, so that you can have some minimal control with. Maybe not as much as the others. Environment, that's the only one you can't control. Is this environment does whatever it wants to do, so that you have no control over if it gets damaged from the environment and the weather and the elements. You can't. You can try to protect it, but there's no guarantee that even if you protect it, if it's still going to get damaged or not. So with all of that being said, this one is supposed to do two things. This is the Eva NYC Damage Defender Strength Treatment. They have a mask to this, but I have so many hair masks right now that I wasn't interested in the hair mask. I did need a heat protectant, and that's exactly what this is, a heat protectant. But it also says that this is a heat protectant with bond technology, red aloe and bamboo. So this is a heat protectant and a bond repair. Interesting. That's what this looks like. The color does not look like this. That's just the packaging for marketing purposes, aesthetic purposes. Smells amazing, like a cloud, but like a fresh, flowery cloud. This one is like a white. So, and it's 5.4 fluid ounces. This retails for, I'd say about $15.99 to be accurate. Hit the hammer right on the nose or whatever they say it. This is clinically tested, clean, certified, cruelty free, and all of that as all of, you know. Ingredients. I want to see if I can read these ingredients to y'all because, ooh, they're little. The writing is very small, so if I'm flicking my glasses up and down, just know I'm trying to give y'all the accurate as to what it is. How this made my hair feel? Like a cloud. Even though some of the elements kind of, and I'm going to have to redo, which I'm not touching it up today, and I'm not touching it up tomorrow. I'll probably touch it up Sunday just to give my hair a break from any heat. It feels soft still. Soft, bouncy. So this would be all you would probably really need, and maybe a light oil of your choice. And as long as you're using some moderate heat, then you should be fine. Now, if you got to use major heat, fine. I finished another heat protectant that I had. It wasn't much left to protect my hair, and then I used this on majority of my hair. So I kind of, and then my sister put a little bit more in when she was straightening. So I did get to use this twice, blow drying and straightening. But I probably will have to use this again when Sunday comes because this weather here has been crazy. It's been cuckoo all over the place, and you just never know. So the first ingredient is water. Then there is a excuse me while I do this to look and see. Oh, this handwriting. This gonna make me a little cuckoo. How small they have it, and then I'm trying to look at the light and the camera and talk to y'all and tell y'all what's on this. I gotta just do this for a minute. So there's water, cetearyl alcohol, stearyl alcohol, C13, 15 alkanes, and then the C12 to 15 alkylbenzoyl, trihydrogenized soybean oil, something red algae extract, bamboo extract, panethinyl glycerin hydro. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's like 3 or 4 preservatives, like 3 things, and then that make up the bonding technology because I cannot pronounce any of them. They're long, and I'm not going to try to. Okay, so I think I done figured that out. Now to all the stuff I can pronounce. You have benzamonium chloride, polyquat 37. I think your preservatives are in there maybe to preserve the shelf life. Another one of those bonding things I can't pronounce. Propyl alcohol, phenethanolol, and fragrance. So if I had to guess how many bonding things make up their bonding technology, I would say it's anywhere from 4 to 6 unique ingredients that came together to make it in there. And then you add in your fragrance, your preservatives, your algae, your red algae, and your bamboo. And your standard ingredients that we do know. I saw at least 4 to 6 bonding ingredients in this product that make it what it is. 4 is the minimum, 6 would be the max. If it's 3, then but to me, I'm thinking a minimum of 4. It's probably like 4, but I counted some in the middle, and then I counted like maybe 1 to 2 at the bottom. So I would say anywhere from 4 to 6. The names are super duper long. The chemical names are long. or the compound names are so long that that's how I know that that's what's in this. Would I buy this again? I do believe I would buy it again next year or whatever. I'm curious to try the mask from this because this has actually been protecting my hair. I didn't notice any. We'll see how it reverts back, of course, because I have some bond mask still and other stuff for repairing the hair. But so far, I think that this did better than last year's. So, this is one of those, it's not cheap, like a $5 one, but it's not expensive like a 35, 45, or even $75 bond repair. It's not that high. But it ain't on the cheaper like $2 to $5. No. I think anywhere from like $12.99 to $25. I consider those to be like in the middle. Like they're not cheap. Once you get from like 14, I'm gonna say from maybe 14.99 to $25. They're not cheap products, but they're not higher and expensive products. They are, you can at least afford them, but they're not gonna be considered quite affordable either. They're in the middle with the pricing. So that's where this range is like, but this can perform with some of the higher quality products because this technology in this is really good. And at least you get a nice size. And they have a whole line dedicated to this. So far with even NYC, I am understanding why the girlies are liking. I think the sister to Eva NYC is the higher end sister is Amika. I have not tried Amika yet, even though I want to.